Dearness did a lot. If there was no Dearness in this school, we wouldn't have had any avenue to channel what we wanted to do.
The partnership with Dearness gives our young people a focus, and it gives, because young people are filled with energy and vim and vigor, and it gives them a focus to recognize, and it heightens their awareness.
And I think Dearness really provided the outlet for exactly what we wanted to do and where we saw ourselves going. We wanted to reduce our heating costs, Dearness was there. We wanted to reduce our waste, Dearness was there. Clean up water and reduce our water consumption, there was a program there. So everything that we wanted to do, there was already a program and a step-by-step model that we could follow how to achieve it. And then we also had ways to monitor our success, how much energy we were saving and how much money we were saving at the same time.
I think the success of the past 10 years is that we were able to, through Dearness Environmental Conservation, to be able to bring something new to the schools every year. And I think that's the strength of the program.
Because everybody wants to do the right thing, but if you could channel kids' energies in the right way, and you're really, it's that teachable moment, and the partnership that we've had with Dearness has allowed and heightened their awareness, and it makes them feel that they're contributing to something. And they're contributing to the future, the sustainability of our community, the sustainability of their environment, meaning their school environment. And sometimes the young people are our teachers because they hold us accountable.
We're trying to make an idea of what an energy conserving house would look like.
I have the energy efficient light bulbs in the bedroom. I have solar panels on my roof, and I have a windmill.
I don't like all those storms coming around and destroying our planet.
I was scared for the animals on the news when they said that the icebergs were breaking.
I feel furious and depressed because all the animals are dying.
When we see students and when you hear them speak, they don't make up stuff. It comes from the heart. All students usually are very frank. They don't know all the logistics of the whys, but they know that there's a concern.
We live on this earth and other generations will follow us. And after the earth gives up, there's no other place we can go. So we should try to keep it as healthy as we can.
I feel that they need to feel empowered and that they have a role that they can play and they can make a difference. I think that's one of the biggest hurdles. Everybody approaches this problem and thinks that, well, it's so big, there's nothing that I can do about it. However, there's lots that they can do about it. And it's the students that'll empower the students to do something about it.
I'm involved because I actually care about what's going to happen in the world.
Stop right there, stop right there. Yeah, stop right there.
They begin September not knowing very much about their footprint on our environment, not knowing about what's recyclable, how to do it, how to start saving energy at home, whether it be from turning the tap off when they brush their teeth to turning their video games off when they're not using them. They take what they learn at school and apply it at home. And they teach their parents. They raise awareness with their parents.
I try to convince my grandma and other people because more people come to this world, and so we have to try and keep it green, nice and green and fresh.
One of the projects that I'm involved in is the water bottle campaign. It's to get rid of other students buying water bottles from machines.
Reduce the cost of energy used inside the school by turning off the lights that are not mandatory to have on.
With our Lights Out campaign, the students go around and any lights found in the classroom, the students turn the lights out and put friendly reminders up on the board.
Lighting accounts for 60% of the electricity consumption in schools, in our schools. 60%.
We went to different parts of the school, and we plugged in the smart meter to a wall, and then we plugged in another appliance, and then it would tell us how much phantom energy it would give off.
You can have the best sensors in the world. if the last student out closes the light, that's an extra 15-20 minutes of savings that you get into that classroom. So at a no cost. So there is that benefit, but there's also how you bring that information to the student, and the student passes it on to his peers, and the peers passes it on to the parents, and the parents so on and so forth. So eventually, it's cultural, behavioral change that will affect a great deal of people.
We're really stewards of the earth, and so we really have to engage our young people in carrying on that message, because they're the future. And we don't always just educate our young people, we help our young people educate others, including their family, including being viable members of this community. And kids are enthusiastic and like sponges, wanting to learn and wanting to do the right thing. So I think it's incumbent upon us to ensure that we integrate this good learning in our community and in our curriculum, through our teachers, through the kinds of decisions that we make at the senior level. And I think that way it permeates on down.
There's an article in the Sudbury Star that we definitely didn't agree with, so what were we going to do? Obviously write back. It was the only answer.
Global warming was a maybe potential looming catastrophe. We definitely took offense to that.
So in our article we wrote back, we put information about the snows of Mount Kilimanjaro and how they have declined in the past few years, and we've cited our sources.
They are terrific. They grasp the information readily, quickly, and they're very, very impassioned by it. So it's easy for me. It might not be that easy for teachers working in other schools. However, here and now I've got a group of kids around this building that are absolutely terrific. They're leaders, and it gives us hope that things will change in the future.
We are youth, and we know what the problem is, and we are the ones trying to make the difference. So if everyone could just be on our side and give us the support, it would make our job a lot easier, because really it's going to be our job to clean up the problem.
That's why the young people are so important, because if they change some of their behaviors, just some of their behaviors now, or modify their behaviors now, it'll become a lifestyle. This isn't a change that can happen overnight. This is a lifestyle change, a behavioral change.
It's just so exciting to look beside you and understand that you're not alone in this task, and that there are a lot of people who are with you.
We really pulled together, and there was a lot of energy in that group. And it was just, I felt whenever I was working with them, I just felt like we were going to accomplish something and people were going to listen.
I think it's part of a moral responsibility. It's not like it's learning a math lesson, or it should be in the bone. It should be a key component of what every student, when we look at the vision of the learner, when we look at what we're trying to achieve in education, absolutely fundamental that stewardship in the environment would be right integrated as part of the successful learner and successful graduate of any school.
Everybody collects pennies throughout the year, and then the money that you save up gets sent to third world countries so that they can purchase materials to build a water well.
Like, it takes all kinds of people to be able to change the world.
It's probably easier to work as a team because you have more ideas going around.
The more the merrier.
And get your friends involved too, because then you have some support and then you can throw around better ideas and it makes it more fun.
Try to find people that will support you and you can support them, and you guys can rise up and make a change.
When you really do it and get it done, you can say that, like, I did that, and it feels really good.
It feels good once you're done.
I think our schools are doing very well in their conservation initiatives. I also think that there's room for improvement, like anything else, but we're going in the right direction. And with the assistance of programs such as Dearness Conservation, I think we're going to be able to continue seeing reductions in consumption. Who's going to reap the rewards in the future? We all are. Our kids are. Your kids are. So let's have some fun with this.
You really work toward it, and it's a wonderful feeling.
Never give up. Anything's possible if you believe.
And the kids are really excited to find out that no matter how small their act is, no matter how soon they start, that they can make a difference in changing the impact that they have on the environment through the DC program.
I see it over the next 10 years. There's still work to be done in trying to bring that cultural, behavioral change. But like I said, 10 years ago, now we have young adults dealing with environmental issues. So it can only help for the future.
I'm in third year chemical engineering at Laurentian University, and it's a specialty in environmental sustainability. What I wanted to do after high school was I knew I wanted to get into environmentalism. And I was looking at just an environmental science program I was actually gearing towards Wilfrid Laurier. And then after talking to a couple of people, especially the teachers here, they were saying environmental engineers are the ones that make the difference. They're at the head of everything. Be the one that makes the difference.
When I helped out with like Junction Creek and everything like that, I felt amazing because I knew that just my little part was helping the world like a lot.
I felt really good because what one person can do to such a big world can really change a lot.
I felt very happy because I was helping out something that one little piece of garbage goes a long way on helping the earth.
Once you see how good you feel about it, you just want to do more.
When you present a message that's uplifting and inspiring, people will listen to you. So you have to make sure your enthusiasm gets across, because if you're enthusiastic about something, you'll pull other people on board.
They inspire me, actually.
I'm really proud of the work that people have done in our school system. It's been 10 years, and I think that we've just scratched the surface. I think there's much more work to do. And like any good message, you have to say it, you have to say it again, you have to say it a third time. And so I'm very pleased with the journey that we're on, because it is a journey.